Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Breaks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the Tenontosaurus from the Isle. And here's the making of our Tenontosaurus. So here we're creating a Tenontosaurus, one of those that had the longest tail in proportion, and you can see how large and long the tail is. And I'm quite I'm happy with this kit bash, and we're just going to continue on by adding in some clay to it, and then later on we're going to paint, of course, after all the clay and it's been primered already. Alright, so let's go on and do it. So here is the Tenontosaurus after we have primered it, or well, there are some imperfections here, but we can cover that up with some paint. Alright, so let's go ahead and go paint with it. So now we're ready to paint. We have here some brushes, of course, acrylics, and some water, and we're hitting on this Tenontosaurus by putting on the base color. So the base color here would be a mixture of browns, oxide chromium green, a little bit of yellow ochre, and of course some white to lighten it up. So we're just going to paint this on the entire figure, including the lower sections of it, and the head, neck, and the rest of the extremities, like so. Okay, so for the secondary colors, we have prepared here just plain titanium, what do you call this, unbleached titanium, and we're going to paint this on the bottom sections of the figure. So we're being very careful, not to overdraw on this, because this is just to accentuate on the bottom half and not to provide a ton of details on the figure. But in the tail area, actually, the this color would bring out some details, such as the round, what do you call those, round thingies, or round coloration on the tail, like so. And yeah, so we're going to do this on the other other half of the figure. Alright, so we do several layers of this one, so the opacity is really good. And now to create some contrast, we have here a darker version of the browns earlier that we mixed on. We just added some black to it, and we're going to paint on the top portions of the figure, as you can see here. Now it would be different at times. Probably the areas of the head would be a bit different, also in coloration, but all in all, we just had to take reference on the photo and then pray to the customizing gods that we do this right. Okay, right. Yeah, there's a contrast already. See how it appears, how it differs from this brown to this brown. And finally, we're adding just some more details on the figure. So this is a little darker than the markings here, and it will actually appear when it's dry. So just so to be complete on the details on the tail, and I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. So yeah, so that's it for our making video. Let's proceed to the next portion. And here are the winners for Guess This PC contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: Dinomation, Ellen Stevenson, Eligarel Correa, Orgo Shanti, Rodon Formosus, Rainbow Racer, Susan Jimenez, Batbat, Meeserts, Beagle 107. Congratulations everyone, and our 4 top 10 winners!
Top 10.
Buffalo Lizard 43.
Top 9.
Smiling Head of Dragon.
Top
Picture
8.
Gabriel.
Top 7.
Fabian El Rey.
Top 6.
Moyat Moy.
Top 5.
User CL7.
Top 4.
Robert Stone.
Top
Rainmark
3.
11 years old boy.
Top 2.
Prehistoric Life.
And
And
top
Gabriel
1.
Alcans, congratulations everyone, and I'll see you next SSPC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon, it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now for a closer look. Hey there everyone, and after ToyCon, this is actually our first ever custom for this coming months. So this is actually based off from the Isle Tenontosaurus, and of course EB here will be coming back later on for some size comparisons. I'll see you later, EB. So this particular Tenontosaurus is actually based off from this photo over here. So it's the Tenontosaurus from the Isle, and I know some of you are actually requesting for creatures or dinosaurs that is from that particular dinosaur game. And although I haven't really played the Isle yet, I think the graphics that they have for that game is really awesome, and the dinosaur designs as well are likewise very, very stunning. So one of those creatures that I haven't done yet here on the channel would be the Tenontosaurus. So here it is now. So the Tenontosaurus is well known for its long tail. As you can see here, the tail is actually almost double the size of the body. I actually made a few adjustments here. This is actually much longer than before, but yeah, so I guess it's quite enough to have this long of a tail for this Tenontosaurus. So the Tenontosaurus makeup is actually very much similar to my hadrosaurs, particularly my iguanodontids, except that of course the feet here is very different from the iguanodonts, because my iguanodon would have those sharp, what do you call those, thumbs, and this one doesn't have it. But yeah, so anyway, so the design and also the coloration of this one is based off from the Tenontosaurus, and you can see here the lower sections would be lighter, and there are circles of this lighter coloration on the tail. Also, this is carried over on the side of the creature, and there is a soft transition between the darker browns and the lighter browns here. And although the changes are rather subtle, you can see here that there really is some changes to it in terms of hue. So darker, a little bit lighter, and this one is much darker than this one. So yeah, so I think this complemented the overall design of the Tenontosaurus, although it's quite monochromatic. The impact of the design is quite what do you call this, awesome to look at. So yeah, so in terms of articulation, this is a ball socket joint here on the neck, so it has a ton of articulation. It can move down as much as this, look up like so. Of course, you have side to side movement as well, and you can also have some twisting movement on this one too. The arms here are likewise movable, as well as the tail, so you can have a swivel motion on the tail here. So yeah, so that's the Tenontosaurus, guys, for you. That's our closer look. Moving on to size comparisons. Alright, EB here is back for some size comparisons and comparing this Tenontosaurus of ours with this Tenontosaurus in real life. You can see that it's almost the same size and is comparable in terms of comparing it with a human versus the dinosaur itself. So yeah, let's now move on with some size comparisons of other extinct breeds customs that we had on earlier. So first up, we have the smaller relative of the Tenontosauruses. This is the Dryosaurus. So the Dryosaurus here is based off from the Dryosaurus of I think this is Jurassic World Evolution. I like the overall design in this one. It's really cute, and I was able to replicate the design on one on the other. So I have twins here for the Dryosaurus. Definitely smaller than our Tenontosaurus. Another smaller hadrosaur that I have would be this one. So the Anchnabia. So the Anchnabia is similar in in make or how I made the Dryosaurus, although this is a bit smaller, I guess, the Dryosaurus, and might want to do a remake of the Dryosaurus pretty much soon, because I like how I made the Anchnabia here. So this is the Anchnabia, also smaller than our Tenontosaurus. Guys, if you haven't seen the video yet on how I made the Anchnabia, please look it up in my playlist, or I'll also be putting in the link below on the Anchnabia. So and now let's move on with a bit larger one. This is Cernosaurus from Prehistoric Planet. This is where I based off our kit bashing on our Cernosaurus. So this one also has a ball and socket joint on it. This one has two studs on the back, similar to the Tenontosaurus. Although technically, if you're going to take a look at it, the body is quite different, because, well, there are different species, of course. But yeah, so that's the main difference on our Cernosaurus. Although if you're going to look at them side by side, they're almost same in size. However, the Cernosaurus, or I mean the Tenontosaurus, is much longer than the Cernosaurus because of the tail length, as you can see here. Yep. Alright, so let's now compare this with the larger relative. So we of course have here our Maiasaura. So yeah, so this is the Maiasaura based off from the Jurassic World Alive Maiasaura. I really like the design on this one. Reminds me of the zebra. So it has white stripes, or does the zebra has white stripes, or is it black stripes? I don't know. Well, yeah, so that is the Maiasaura, guys. If you haven't seen the video yet, please check it out. It's a cool video. Also, we have here our Ouranosaurus. Oops, sorry about that. Ouranosaurus from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Also, I'm in love with the design on this Ouranosaurus, because it's one of my darker colored hadrosaurs, and of course it has a sail, and it's a very colorful one. The face also here is very representative of the Camp Cretaceous Ouranosaurus. It reminds me of mandrills, the baboon that is called Rakpiti in Lion King. So that's the Ouranosaurus, guys, for you. Also, we have the closer relative of the Tenontosaurus, the Iguanodon. So we have two Iguanodons in our channel. First up would be the Iguanodon that I based off from the movie Dinosaur. This is Aladar with the light green colors and box-like head to it. So, yep. So that is Aladar, of course, much larger than our Tenontosaurus. And of course, our version of the Iguanodon from Jurassic World Fallen King, the Minion. So I had a series of customs also for Jurassic World Dominion. So if you haven't seen that yet, guys, you may want to binge watch on it, especially if you're a fan of the Jurassic World franchise. Right, so that's it for our size comparisons, guys. Let's now move on to Extinct Bricks PC roll call, and we have here all the creatures that I've shown here so far on this video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures from the game at the Isle, please comment them down below, or other creatures or dinosaurs from other gameplay. Please comment them down below. I do read them up, and if I feel that this is something that I will be challenged at and something that I want to add to my collection, then definitely we're going to make a map. Right, also EB here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is available in our Extinct Bricks playlist over here, but I'll also be placing in individual links of all that you see here, so that you won't have to go through all 400 plus customs and also video uploads that I've already included in this channel. Well, let's start with our Extinct Bricks species roll call, shall we? Let's start from this side. This is the Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Evolution Bryosaurus. This is the Extinct Bricks Caesarnosaurus based off from Prehistoric Planet. This is the Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Alive Maiasaura. This is the Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Oranosaurus. This is the Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Dominion Iguanodon. This is the Extinct Bricks Iguanodon from the movie Dinosaur. And this is the Extinct Bricks version of the Anchovia. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Extinct Bricks, the Isle Tenontosaurus. So guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's one of those herbivores that I've been longing to recreate here, and yeah, so I hope you like this, and probably will be doing a stop motion of some of my recent creations and even my past creations, guys. So if you do have also comments or suggestions of what stop motion videos that you'd like to see here on this channel, please comment them down below. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be aware of all that is happening here on Extinct Bricks, including my community channel. And that's it for the video, guys. I'll see you on the next. Thanks again for watching. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, EB Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, guys, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye! Yeah.